All right, for today's mini webinar, I'm going to look at a commonly used instructional strategy called Four Corners and show a slight modification that can kind of upgrade some class discussions for certain topic areas. So what is the Four Corners strategy to begin with? The Four Corners strategy is going to encourage student discourse. It could be a peer-to-peer or whole class discussion. It helps bring movement into the classroom, make students more and more engaged, gives them multiple options on a topic. Uh, Keep in mind, it does not always have to be four, but essentially what is happening is you put up these options in the corners of the classroom and students choose their opinion, go to their chosen viewpoint and discuss. So that's generally speaking how the four corner strategy works. So the kids are up and they're out of their seats. They make their choice, and then you can either choose a few, you can have them talk amongst themselves, and then have one person kind of present the viewpoint of the group. There's lots of different ways to do it. Now, some examples would be, should the Electoral College be, and then you would put in three different areas: continued in its current form, kept but modified, or abolished. And students would make their decision, go to their viewpoint, discuss, and share. Another example is, which of the rights guaranteed under the First Amendment is the most important? You put up the 5 rights, kids make their choice. Which of the following issues is most important in politics today? Foreign policy, equality, taxes, climate, drugs and crime enforcement. And then again, they go and they discuss. I find that having them kind of write down their ideas before sending them off to the four corners, or however many corners you have, is an effective strategy to kind of get their ideas put in together. So how do I modify this strategy? First, I do the initial strategy with all the options available, and then I take away the most chosen option. So let's say we're talking about First Amendment, and the majority of students go to free speech. I take that away and then see, okay, well, among the remaining choices, which do I think is going to be the next one I would choose? And then you keep going until there's only two choices remain. Um, See where the majority of this, and then you just kind of start looking at the student decision-making process. How did you decide which one to go to next? And then at the end, I always ask, okay, well, after you listen to all your students, classmates, and you had to think through some of these ideas in order to make your second, third, fourth, whatever choice, um, did the justifications offered by their classmates alter their viewpoints at all? So it's just a nice way to increase the critical thinking skills of the students, because they're not just making one choice, but they're having to then break it down even further and further and to until there's only two left. All right.